Does violence in media not cause or cause aggressive behavior? A tremendous ethical issue that needs to be considered in regards to violence in the media causing desensitization and contributing to aggressive behavior is to examine whose responsibility it is to safeguard what our children watch. If the media begin to alter reporting based on what they deem appropriate, will this make changes for the positive or the negative? What I'm trying to say is that what one person views as to be violent, another may not. Another example is the fact that if the media take the stance of violent watchdogs, where do the parents come in on their say with what their children view? Having the media take on complete responsibility of monitoring violence shown to the children, the parents have the chance of becoming less engaged in helping decide what their children view. My current position is the qualifying position because I am neither for or against the idea that aggressive behavior is enhanced by violence in the media. I kind of fall into the category described by defend, challenge, or qualify by Prezi because I lean more towards disagreement, but I do have some reservations whenever it comes to that. I justify my stance of qualifying with prejudice of a disagreement. For one, because violence can mean something totally different to each individual, as noted by Iran and Rodrigo. Level of violence is also of great concern because viewing someone hitting someone can be seen in many different fashions. For example, lightly slapping someone in the back of the head with an open hand is completely different than slapping someone open-handed in the face. Also, there is the example of how people view violence. Is violence viewed as humorous or hurtful? As Blackford, Gentry, Harrison, and Carlson stated, humor lessens the perception of violence. In an effort to qualify my agreement, there is a multitude of studies that show children simulate violent behavior after this behavior has been viewed. In many of these studies, there was not considerable difference between male or female participants when violence was viewed. These studies generally offer the insight that viewing violence without the child having a chance to speak to someone about the violence or whether this should be mimicked, then the child will actually continue to mimic this violent behavior. So as of right now, I am still under the qualifying stance. I will do further evaluations and try to decide whether I am for or against.